What is going on, my friends? Welcome to today's full day of eating from my robe, my big, comfy, soft robe. I just got it for my birthday, and to be honest with you, I've been living in it. Like, after I work out, I shower, I put on my robe. I want to work in my robe. I want to do absolutely everything. The only time I put on real clothes is when I'm taking Muffin for a walk. But even then, I think I would wear my robe if I could. So we're gonna be doing a full day of eating from Casa de Randi. I hope that you guys enjoy it. I hope that you have been staying as positive as possible throughout this pandemic, and I hope that you guys are just, you know, doing little things every day that make you feel proud, that help you live out a perfect day in quarantine so that you can go to bed at the end of the night accepting your new reality and being somewhat productive and just happy with how your days are going. So I hope I can distract you a little bit today. We're gonna do a full day of eating. I'm gonna make a really yummy coffee right now, so let's get the vlog started. In honor of today's full day of eating, I want to introduce you guys to the newest member of my kitchen, which I am so happy about. This is the new air fryer, rotisserie, and air dehydrator. So you guys, this thing has been amazing. I've already broken it in. I have made my meal prep on here. I have made dehydrated apple chips. I have made my green beans, sweet potatoes, absolutely everything and anything can go in here. And I love it because there is actually options for all the things that I listed, like the rotisserie, the dehydrator with the fruit. Then we have the seafood up at the top there, prawns, fish. You guys know I'm a pescatarian, so that is so awesome that there is the fish option right there. And then we have the potato option for the sweet potatoes. So this guy has honestly been my go-to if you guys don't even have like an oven for some reason, like you're traveling and you're driving there. You can totally bring this with you and you can do all of your meal prep. You can do absolutely everything with it. It is my fave. The dehydrated apple chips have been so good, and I'm really excited to make dehydrated raspberries, strawberries, and pineapple. So I just wanted to show you guys this because we're gonna be making food in it today. So if you guys wanna get your own, you can use my code on the screen to save 20%. Breakfast today is my specialty: oats, chia seeds, blueberries, and nut and seed butter with some stevia and cinnamon. And then egg whites, 1 full egg, and sriracha. I make this like the best you will ever have in your entire life. I'll let you guys know when I open up a bed and breakfast. Okay, my friends, one of the only times I do get dressed is when I'm going to be working out. So I am in my gym wear now. I am gonna be making my coffee, my pre-workout coffee. And I wanted to share this with you guys because you are going to love it. So this is what we're gonna be using, okay? You need to have instant coffee, any brand. It's just the one that I have. You need to have actual sugar granules. You can use actual sugar, you can use coconut sugar, which I was using before. I recently just got this 0-calorie monk fruit sweetener, and I've been making it with this, which works perfectly. So I have that. Then I also have nut milk of choice, unsweetened almond milk. That's what I'm gonna do. We have some hot water, and we also have a milk frother. This one's from Four Sigmatic. You guys can get them on Amazon. It's just a milk frother. Okay, so I have a mug here because it does get pretty messy, so I don't want to get it everywhere. And one of the other reasons why I took off my robe is because I didn't want to get dirty. So here we go. We're gonna do 2 tablespoons of the monk fruit sweetener. 1 to 2 tablespoons. I just know that this isn't very sweet, so I do want mine to be a little bit sweeter. So we'll do that. Then we have 1 to 2 tablespoons of the coffee as well. So I'll do 2 because I want it to be strong. Then we need 2 tablespoons of boiled water. And then we start blending it. So this is why you want to have it in a cup, because it's going to get everywhere. I had it in a bowl before and that was just a disaster. So put it in a mug. All right, so now you're gonna have your full whipped mixture. Look at that consistency. we're gonna be putting some almond milk in a cup. You can use a small one or a big one. I just like this size, so I'm gonna put about that much. Add some ice cubes. And then we're gonna put our mixture on top. And there we have it. Look at that delicious whipped coffee, you guys. Now you're gonna ruin the aesthetic and just stir it all up and drink it pre-workout. Maybe I put too much ice in there. All right, friends, we are going to be doing a full body workout. I decided to film it. I got in a good rhythm here. I have a circuit going. This is going to be my third time doing it, but I'm gonna do about 5 or 6 rounds. So I'm gonna walk you guys through the entire first round, and then you guys can pause and do the workout on your own, and then we are gonna continue on in the video, just because this video is going to be a workout and a full day of eating. So this is what the first circuit is gonna look like, and we're gonna be doing 3 to 6 rounds depending on your fitness level. And that is how you do it. All right, post-workout now, I am wearing a face mask because I realized during my workout that my skin is breaking out so bad. So this is a formulated, like post-workout formulated face mask that I've had. I've shown it on my YouTube before. I've had it in my drawer for a long time and haven't used it, but it wasn't expired yet, so we're using it today. And this is why I'm single. This is the reality. So now we are going to vacuum the floor quickly. Not even gonna lie, you guys, I got a really cute new vacuum. I'm gonna show you. It was $40 on Amazon, and if you live in a small apartment like me, you don't need something massive. I highly recommend this guy. It's small and it's powerful, and I'm saving my Visa reward points to get the Dyson, which is gonna be like the mother of all vacuums. So anyways, really love this guy. So I'm gonna vacuum the floors and then make a post-workout meal. Let's do it. All right, this is my little guy. It's the Biceps Featherweight, and it's just like the hand piece, but it came with this little attachment for the carpets and this arm attachment, and it was 40 bucks. I'll put a picture of it right here. It's a powerful little thing. Really enjoying it, aren't we, Muffin? You don't shed, so it's all of my hair, because you're an angel. Domesticated housewife, am I right? Any takers? Anyone? Okay. We are clean, fresh-faced, and we are going to be making a post-workout meal now, guys. It's gonna be super fast, which is why I love this air fryer. You're so cute. So let's get right to it. Just want to show you guys how convenient this little thing is, because you can make fresh meals in less than 20 minutes, which is so nice. I have my tilapia here. I'm gonna be putting that on this tinfoil, seasoning it with a Tex-Mex seasoning. I've been loving that on tilapia lately. It's been so freaking good. I don't know why. Just delicious, actually. And my go-to for seasoning for the green beans is always the roasted red pepper and garlic, also from Costco. Seriously, just love this thing. This is all gonna go into the air fryer. The bottom is going to do the green beans. The top is going to do the fish. Maybe I'll move this a little bit closer. It's as easy as that. Put that in there, put it on the fish. It automatically does the heat and the time for you. So I wanted to sit down and have a conversation with you guys. A couple things have changed in my life. I figured they are big enough to share. And then I also just wanted to give you guys some tips, because a common question that I've been getting asked on Instagram and from my clients is, how do you avoid snacking all day just on food because you're home all the time? So I figured that was a really good one to touch base on first. So my tips are pretty simple, but they are extremely effective, and this is what I personally do. Make sure that you are drinking your water, because the reality is, a lot of us, even though we're working out, aiming to work out for like an hour a day, we are getting in a lot less activity. I mean, we're going outside hopefully for a walk just to get some fresh air, which you are still allowed to do, but we are actually getting a lot less activity, especially if you don't have that much workout equipment at home and stuff like that. So drink your water, because you're not hungry, you're bored, I promise you. I have one of the big mason jars that I've been drinking of water, and I aim to drink at least 3 to 4 of those a day. If I can do more, then that's amazing. I know how hard water is at first. Like, trust me, I'm somebody that struggles with it too. But once you get going and you get past a certain point of drinking water, you just become more thirsty and it becomes a lot easier. So tip number 1 is make sure that you actually drink your water, because you're not hungry, you're bored, and you know that. The next tip is make sure that you, like, honestly, if you have something that you keep eating and you keep beating yourself up over it, you know, it's making you mentally very unhappy because you keep reaching for it, get it out of the house. Like, we all have our trigger foods, foods that we can't necessarily control ourselves around, and I just think that it's a lot easier if you're gonna be beating yourself up negatively and you can't control yourself with that food, to get it out of the house. I don't have very much junk food in my house at all, which makes it easier for me to be able to stay on track and reach my goals, especially when we are at home all the time and I live in a 630 square foot apartment. So I totally understand that. My first reaction is to get rid of your trigger foods so that you can just be free of temptation. So really just take the time right now to do a spring clean to your cupboards, you know? And if it comes in a package, it's probably not good for you anyways. So try to keep like sweets, as in fruits and stuff like that, in your house, different flavors of drinks, just stuff like that, because it's still gonna hit your craving. Like, one of the things that I like to do is get Zevia sodas, which is the stevia cream soda brand, and those are sweet enough that they kill my sweet craving, and they also have carbonation, so they help fill me up, which also helps in the boredom, hungry, snacking type of thing. So get rid of your trigger foods, drink your water. Next up, if you guys live in a house with like many other people that eat a bunch of other stuff that you don't eat, I personally used to store my boyfriend's junk food up on top of the fridge, just somewhere that I don't look all the time, because out of sight, out of mind, that actually really helps too. So if you guys have like a really high cupboard or something, you could just put it up there so that it's out of sight, out of mind. And my next tip is making sure that you guys are actually eating your meals still. Like, don't just snack throughout the day, standing up and just eating little bits here and there. Like, make sure that you still take the time to make yourself 3 meals and 2 snacks, or whatever you prefer. Make sure that you are actually still taking that time. We are all at home right now, so it actually is a lot easier for us to make things fresh. And you know, we can still meal prep and stuff like that, but we have more time to be able to make things fresh and make something that we really like. So make sure that you're still getting those meals in, because that will also help you just feel more satisfied throughout the day, and then you'll be less likely to munch along the way. And then last, something that I have been doing for myself is having a good selection of protein bars, because protein bars are going to help me reach my protein intake. They're like a little treat. They're essentially lower in calories, and I can kill a sweet craving when I have protein bar options. So I would just look for something like that you consider like a treat that you look forward to, and have that as like your go-to as well. So those are a couple things that I have been doing. Next up, the 2 things that I wanted to share with you guys. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but number 1 is I am going to be moving to Vancouver, I think in July. I'm a little bit unsure moving during this pandemic thing, but because we don't know how long it's gonna last, but at the same time, I also know that I need to live my life and move forward still. But I am definitely going to be moving to Vancouver. I'm so excited. So if you guys are in Vancouver, comment down below. I'm just born and raised in Calgary and really excited to spread my wings elsewhere and just experience life somewhere else, experience things for the first time, and yeah. And then the last one is, obviously, because I am moving, you probably already guessed it, I am recently single. I'm just sharing that with you guys. Dealing with a breakup during this pandemic has not been easy. It's been very lonely, I guess, like isolating, just, yeah. But we're making the most of it, and I feel like I'm in a really good spot. I've had a lot of time to think and just get myself to the place that I am right now. And yeah, those are 2 big things that are happening in my life that I figured I would share. And something else soon, but I am going to wait for that until we get a little bit more traction. So, hope you guys are enjoying the video this far. Next meal is going to be air fried asparagus. Yum! Some tilapia that I had already prepped, and then some jasmine rice. All right, about to take Muffin on walk number 2. We've just been chilling and working, editing programs, and then also editing this video. So I'm gonna take Muffin for walk number 2, and then we're gonna come home and make dinner, which is going to be so lovely. I'm gonna teach you girls how to date yourself. Okay, see you in 20. Ended up going for about a 40-minute walk because I ended up getting into a podcast that was just so good. I'm only 28 minutes in, discovered it a little bit late in the walk, and it just pulled me out of the world right now and just really put things into perspective. It's on the Tim Ferriss show. I would highly recommend that you guys listen to it. It's episode 686, Overcoming Massive Adversity with Mind Hacks. This girl lost both of her legs. She had like bacterial meningitis. It's just wild listening to her story and just how she overcame it. So that was really good and definitely something that I needed to hear. So I wanted to share that with you guys. Wow, I'm so excited to finish it. And now I'm gonna whip up an amazing restaurant grade meal for myself because I freaking deserve it. But the best part is it's gonna take like 10 minutes, girl. Okay, so let me show you. We have our asparagus. We're gonna do more asparagus today because that's like definitely restaurant-y, you know? Sprayed it with some olive oil spray, and I'm using a Greek seasoning now. So I'll just put over that. Amazing. Got some more rice here, and then we're going to be doing an ahi tuna steak. So this is already thawed, and literally all I do is spray the pan with nonstick spray, the olive oil spray. This is the one that I use. You guys want to be careful with them because this is only olive oil spray, no propane or propellant, which is crazy. That stuff is in like Pam and stuff. So all I'm gonna do is put it on the grill and then season it with everything but the bagel seasoning. This stuff is so good on ahi steaks. And yeah, I'll flip it once it gets cooked about halfway, because that's how I do it. So it's like medium rare in the middle. And that's it. Let me show y'all. And here we have my beautiful dinner, if I do say so myself. Ahi tuna steak. This dinner was literally prepped in 10 minutes, you guys, not a minute longer. So we have our ahi tuna steak cooked to perfection, jasmine rice, and our asparagus, and then a glass of red wine. Drink of choice, the Miomi Pinot Noir. I'm not even lying to you. I had this exact same thing last night and it feels so good to do it 2 nights in a row. I hope that you girls are doing some self-care for yourself, whether that's face mask, self-tanner, making yourself a delicious meal, doing your nails. Just treat yourself, be kind to yourself, especially now. Like, we need to really focus on self-care. And I also just want to throw this out there that, like, we should be doing this stuff all the time because it makes us feel good and we're doing it for ourselves. If we don't even do the things that we want for ourselves, how are we gonna expect a man to do it for us? You know what I mean? So when we do these things for ourselves, we know that we deserve it, we're worth it. And obviously when we want that in a partner, we know that it's not too much to ask for because you do it for your damn self. So why can't they do it for you? Can I get an amen? Can I get an amen? Hit me up for relationship advice, I swear. Looking like this. Real cute, okay? So that is just my word of wisdom. I'm gonna eat this while it is still warm, and then to finish it off, I'm gonna be having a protein shake just to like hit my protein for the day and something a little bit sweet, and then that's it. All right, my friends, so I am finishing off the night. 1 scoop of One Up Nutrition mint cookies and cream. Like, you guys, there's actual cookie pieces in this. It is so freaking good. You can like see it stuck to the bottle right there. It's amazing. So this is like actually a dessert protein style protein powder. Super tasty. It only has 155 calories, 3 grams of sugar, 7 grams of carbs, and 3 grams of fat with 25 grams of protein. It's delicious. This is definitely my #1 flavor protein powder. Whey protein powder from them right now, mixed with 1 cup of almond milk, and I'm just gonna drink that. So that is going to wrap up today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you all are staying healthy, happy, and positive. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. It shows your support for the channel, and I really appreciate it. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next one. Mwah!